Junko to Bay, one step at a time. Junko was a small, weak child. She got sick easily. She struggled with sports at school. No one then could have guessed what dizzying heights she would reach as an adult. But a school camping trip to a mountain near Tokyo changed her forever. Junko gazed in awe at the stark rock shaped over millions of years by weathering and erosion. It was so different from the grassy hill back home. She trekked slowly towards Mount Nasudake, through hot springs with warm soil beneath her feet. Her skin tingled. Springs means hot waters, not springy springs. As she reached the summit, 9-year-old Junko felt a new kind of joy. She had made it. She knew that from this day on, as long as she took one step at a time, however slowly, she would eventually reach her destination. She would discover new and wonderful things. She really had to use her persistence. As an older child and then young adult, Junko was often sad, but walking in the mountains helped her feel better, one step at a time. She looked for other women who shared her passion and they became the Ladies' Climbing Club. They climbed the mighty Annapurna in the Himalayan mountain range. We know this from our India topic. But Junko dreamed even higher. She dreamed of climbing Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. The Ladies' Climbing Club agreed it would be a huge challenge. No woman had ever reached the top, and many thought they shouldn't even try. But after 4 years of exercising, researching, training, gathering the equipment, and searching for a sponsor who would give them money and believe in their expedition, and with lots of help to carry their equipment to the base of the mountain, they were finally ready for their dangerous but exciting ascent. That means climb upwards. Local Sherpas, used to working in the mountains, joined Junko and her team for the climb. Soon, gentler slopes gave way to steeper rock and slippery glaciers with deep valleys below. It was tiring work, but the climb was going well. Until... boom! Then there was silence. Upside down, deep under the snow, Junko desperately tried to free herself, but her arms were stuck, and she slipped into unconsciousness, a very deep sleep. When Junko was dragged out, she was barely alive. The avalanche of snow had destroyed the camp. Would it also destroy Junko's dream of reaching the peak? She could barely sit up, let alone walk. Day by day, she regained her strength until she was ready to climb again. But they lost so much time and equipment that only Junko and the lead Sherpa, named Ang Suring, would be able to continue to the top. Gusts of wind blew as loud as underground trains, and the climb was exhausting. Step, stop, inhale, repeat, day after day. On the final day, Junko rose early. At such a high altitude, high up in the air, everything was a struggle, even putting on her socks. But they were so close, she must keep going. Off they set, roped together, through knee-deep and then waist-deep snow. Step, stop, inhale, repeat. Junko dared to relax a little when they reached the south peak, until she saw the sheer drop and knife-point ridge they would have to pass. Heart hammering, Junko crawled sideways, knowing that with one wrong move she might fall to her death. One step at a time, she told herself, however slowly, until she reached the top of the world, the tallest mountain. And she didn't stop there. Junkota Bay eventually became the first woman to climb the highest mountain of each of the 7 continents. And as always, she did it one step at a time.